What if you could make money just from simple videos and recording from your phone? No special equipment or experience needed. There's a new AI platform called Vidcoin that claims to pay over 50 cents per minute for simple video or voice recordings. So I joined, got accepted from the waitlist, and I checked what's actually inside. It definitely looks interesting, but there's some very important details that might make or break whether this is even worth your time. So let's take a closer look. In case you don't know, my name is Mikael and I test real ways to make money online so you don't waste time on fake hype or scams. And today we are checking out Vidcoin AI, a new platform that says you can turn your camera roll, videos and voice recordings into income by helping train AI models. And I'll walk you through exactly how it works, what kind of tasks I've seen inside, what real users are saying online and whether it actually seems to pay. So let's start by going over who can join. And you can see on Vidcoin's website, you have the option to become a contributor or if you're an enterprise. But if you want to earn, then you need to join as a contributor and click this start contributing. But be aware that at least when I tried joining, I can't say if that's still the case, but there was a wait list. So you had to wait and then they would get back to you when they had a spot inside. I think for me, it took 4 or 5 days or so before I heard back, and then I got inside and got access to it. But from what I've seen, you can join from basically all countries, but it can take a little bit of patience. Also, some of the tasks, the ones that I've seen so far anyways, there are some specific requirements when it comes to language. So just because you join, it doesn't mean that you can necessarily find tasks there. But let me now show inside and then we can take a closer look at what it offers. So I have now logged in and what you can see here is the available opportunities. That's where you can see the tasks. Currently for me, there is only one task. You know, I have seen people mention also there have been other tasks, but this one particularly, you can see I would get paid 50 cents per minute. But there is of course also a maximum of how long the recording can be. And it explains very clearly what needs to be done here. You need to do a phone conversation, but only for US accents. So for me, I don't qualify for this one clearly, but then you don't actually record the other person, it's only you. And they say all this is used to train AI. You see, they say that very clearly here, it says earn for your camera roll, videos, voice recordings and audio content into income. AI companies need high quality training data. So that's what it's used for, training data for AI. This whole thing about earning from your camera roll, I don't really know if you can say that because I guess I record it on my phone. So it is like on my phone as a camera roll or whatever, right? Sometimes there are videos, also things like that. It's just a little bit, again, they try to make it sound, amazing, but again, it's still quite easy to do. And the pay you get here also does seem quite decent. And I have seen some mention also that there have even been some tasks where you could earn up to like $5 per minute. So I have definitely not seen that. If you have joined it yourself, or if you decide to, please share what have you seen, what type of earnings have been available for you. But we of course also have to talk about whether you can actually get paid or not. We'll do that a little bit later. First, let's talk about the payout options. So when it comes to getting paid, you can see that you can get paid via bank transfer, Stripe or via Venmo. So some quite decent payout options. Always nice to see easy ways to get paid via cash. But one thing is the payout options. Another thing is, will you actually get paid? So can you actually get paid from Vidcoin? And honestly, for me so far, it's a little bit hard to say. I love testing different methods and people keep telling me to share new methods when I come across them. That's why I wanted to record and share this video as soon as I could after having tested it. But so far, I have not been able to actually qualify for a task. Currently, there's only one available and I have not seen a lot there. But if you have been able to, if you actually joined it before, so if you have done it, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you actually qualified for a task? Have you been able to get paid? Because it's still so new that it's very hard to find any good information about it. I found a couple of mentions on Reddit, but I didn't see any real proof of payment because the profiles that I saw there, it seemed more like it was just profiles promoting this platform because that was all that their posts were about. So I haven't been able to actually find any real proof. So I think it's an interesting concept. I can see how you potentially can earn from it because there are platforms, methods like this where you are helping with data that AI is using to to be trained on. So I can see it's realistic. The earning options for that task I've seen also not super unrealistic or anything like that. I'm just not convinced yet because it's still so new, right? So I would say that I will keep an eye on it. I don't feel completely comfortable yet. That you definitely need to make sure to read the exact terms and conditions before you upload anything, what is used for all these different things there. But so far I would say it's kind of like in between for me, one that I will keep an eye on. And if you have done it yourself, if you are deciding to, so I would love to hear your thoughts on it, also your experiences. I use all the information that I hear from thousands of people all over the world there to deeper test, deeper research, all these different things. So I would love to hear your experiences. Right now, my opinion based on my experience is that I find it interesting, not 100% convinced. I currently don't really want to participate in too much there until I have seen some more proof, until I feel more comfortable about it. Maybe I will once it's existed a little bit longer. We'll have to wait and see about that. Then I will record a follow-up video if that is the case there. But for now, I would say if you're interested in AI training tasks like this, where you can help train AI, then I do have a list on my website of options like that. So I'll leave a link to that below. Also, in general, if you are interested in the data entry type of jobs, as this basically is, I also do have a list of data entry job platforms on my website. I will also leave a link to that below. And if you're in general just interested in earning from your phone, I also do have a video about ways to do that here. You can find that here on the end screen there, so then you can just watch that next. And also, if this video helped you, make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.